just saying him and then he fighting somebody like Pacquiao, it give me hope.
That you would go back in the ring and fight someone like a Tank Davis?
Davis is a good fighter. I mean, good fighter, yeah. If he wants, then if he come up to one.
Gervonta Tank Davis has set the boxing world ablaze by calling out the legendary Manny Pacquiao, who recently announced his return to the ring at age 46. The bold challenge has stirred both excitement and controversy, with fans buzzing about the potential for a historic generational clash. Known for his devastating knockout power and undefeated record, Davis didn't hesitate to throw down the gauntlet, making it clear he wants to test himself against one of the sport's all-time greats. As Pacquiao gears up for a comeback, this potential showdown is shaping up to be one of the most electrifying bouts in recent memory. Manny Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, is making a remarkable return to the ring at age 46. After retiring in 2021 following a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas, Pacquiao has now announced his plans to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July 2025. This comeback fight holds special significance, as the WBC title marks a full-circle moment for Pacquiao. He won his first world championship, the WBC flyweight title, back in 1998, launching one of the most iconic careers in the sport.
What's your next fight you're working?
I'm not working now.
Where? Oh, you going to New York? No. I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, why is Roberts Gardner a coach? They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
What? No. Blas?
Yeah, no, someone, seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter.
They thought I was
Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like he fight Barrios July 19. Who wins?
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios is a done deal. Fight will either happen July 19th or July 26th in Las Vegas or San Antonio. And it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be free on Amazon Prime. Whew. We blast Jake Paul for these types of fights. And yet a current world champion and Mario Barrios is going to go after Manny Pacquiao. Listen, I get it. You get to share the ring with the legend of Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest to all ever do it. But he's been retired now. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao did not look good in his previous exhibition he did last year either. Mario Barrios should easily run laps around Manny Pacquiao, destroy him. Why are we wasting time with this type of fight? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Listen.
Rumors are heating up in the boxing world about a potential blockbuster clash between Gervonta Tank Davis and the legendary Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, set to return to the ring at age 46 for a WBC welterweight title fight against Mario Barrios, on July 19th, has expressed interest in facing Davis, if he emerges victorious. Meanwhile, Davis, the reigning WBA lightweight champion, is gearing up for an August rematch with Lamont Roach and has also been linked to a possible exhibition bout with Jake Paul. While nothing is official yet, the possibility of a showdown between the battle-tested Pacquiao and the undefeated Davis has fans buzzing with anticipation over what could become a truly historic fight.
Manny Pacquiao in an interview said that he is willing to fight Gervonta Tank Davis at 147 or at a catchweight at...
Any possibility that you would go back in the ring and fight someone like a Tank Davis?
If he wants, and if he come up to 147, then we can fight.
He can't meet you at 140?
145 maybe. Not a problem for me, because I'm experienced fighter.
Though the matchup remains in the rumor stage, insiders say both camps are open to negotiations, especially if Manny Pacquiao proves he still has the speed, power, and endurance to compete at the elite level when he faces Mario Barrios. For Gervonta Davis, a fight with Pacquiao would be more than just a high-profile bout. It's a chance to solidify his legacy by going toe-to-toe with one of boxing's living legends. For Pacquiao, taking on Davis would be the ultimate test of his comeback, potentially adding a thrilling final chapter to his already storied career.
Basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight off of 3 years off and a loss to Ugas.
Next, Crimea River, man. That's what boxing is. But longer deserve.
I'm just going to rub it in. Pause. I remember saying when Tank couldn't get a fight in, I was saying Shakur shouldn't have signed that deal with Matchroom if he wanted to fight Tank. Lomachenko, I said he ducked. But then when he couldn't find a fight, I said, hey, fight Manny Pacquiao. The reason why I said fight Manny Pacquiao at 144 was, number one, you can get the sensationalism and the crazy hype shit of a Jake Paul fight, right? It got the money grab on it. On top of that, though, he can prepare for 140 by fighting Manny at 144, get a training camp in at a heavier weight class. Then he could come down from 144 and fight Tio at 140. Everybody said that don't make sense, Biz. Tank fight Lamont Roach, take a knee.
A recent tweet from Boxing Kingdom has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, confirming that Manny Pacquiao is seriously eyeing a blockbuster showdown with Gervonta Davis. According to Pacquiao's longtime advisor, Sean Gibbons, this potential super fight has been on the legend's radar for years, hinting that the idea has long been part of Pacquiao's plans.
Manny, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this, like I'm going to fight like that, but one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk like.
Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old American boxer from San Antonio, Texas, currently holds the WBC welterweight title. He captured the championship in September 2023 with a dominant performance against Yordenis Ugas, knocking him down twice and securing a unanimous decision victory with scores of 118-107 and 117-108. This impressive win marked a major milestone in Barrios' career, officially elevating him to full champion status following Terence Crawford's move up to the super welterweight division.
One time I interviewed your sister, and she told me when you were kids, she would do the best in sparring. She would get the best of you.
Oh, yeah. No, usually.
When did that change, Mario? When did that change?
He wasn't the only guy she got the best of in San Antonio. She got the best out of everybody, man. Shit.
Yeah, my sister's a beast, man. Like, she couldn't spar other females a lot of times. Cause they,
unfair.
Yeah.
Mismatch.
She was, like, overwhelming, man. She was just naturally, strong. And, so, yeah, most of the time, the smart partners, they were dudes. But, I couldn't really even, like spar with her serious up until I was, like, 7.
What would a win mean for your legacy?
It'll be huge, man. And then just it's another step in my career. It's another step, to make those big fights. And yeah, man, like a name like Manny on my resume, it's huge.
Could you ever see this happening to you?
Being a kid from San Antonio, did you ever think you'd be fighting a legend like Manny Pacquiao?
Oh, never. Like, I mean, right? Like those are fights you think about in your head as like a dream scenario, but yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, like being a brown kid from San Antonio, now now facing Manny Pacquiao, defending my title. it's huge. It's huge.
The press conference for the highly anticipated WBC welterweight title clash between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios was held yesterday, generating major buzz across the boxing world. A key talking point during the event was the noticeable size difference between the two fighters. Pacquiao, standing at 5'5", appeared significantly smaller next to the 6-foot-tall Barrios. This stark contrast raised concerns among fans about a potential physical mismatch and the associated health risks for the Filipino boxing icon. Nevertheless, Pacquiao remained confident, highlighting his intense training camp and steadfast determination to capture another world title. Barrios expressed deep respect for Pacquiao, calling it an honor to share the ring with a true boxing legend. He also affirmed his readiness to defend his title against the seasoned veteran, emphasizing his thorough preparation and dedication to the sport. The press conference highlighted the contrasting storylines surrounding the bout. Pacquiao's determined quest to defy age and recapture past glory, and Barrios's chance to cement his status by overcoming one of the sport's most iconic figures.
Work out every day, like playing basketball and playing badminton. So that's why I really love exercise and I really miss boxing.
Mario, for you, how much, when they called you and they said, Manny Pacquiao, July 19th, what went through your mind? I mean, I would love to be in your mindset, but take us into your mind as to what you felt.
Yeah, I was freaking out at first. One, to even know that Manny knew who I was. Two, that Manny, he was interested in a fight with me. It's a great honor, to for a legend like himself, to want to come back and to contend against my title. And I know this is probably like my biggest fight at hand. And yeah, I'm excited.
Boxing experts have voiced a range of opinions on Manny Pacquiao's comeback. Promoter Ben Shalom acknowledged the appeal of returning to the ring, but warned of the health risks involved, referencing past fighters whose late career bouts took a toll. It is very hard as a promoter to say it, but equally, if you have enough money in the bank, you have to protect your health, Shalom cautioned. Drawing from his own experience, Oscar de la Hoya emphasized the importance of rest and recovery for Pacquiao, who is returning to professional boxing at age 46 after a 4-year hiatus. In an interview with Ring magazine, de la Hoya said, "Manny Pacquiao is a legend. I think he can do it. It's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it. I wish him all the best." While praising Pacquiao's experience and skill, de la Hoya also stressed that the challenge of facing a younger, active champion like Barrios should not be underestimated.
You're 46 years old. You have to remember that. So give your body some rest. Rest right now is Manny Pacquiao's friend in between training, in between sparring sessions. There's no shame in taking a day off or two, Manny. Trust me. Let your body relax, let your body rest. He'll do fine. He's experienced, he's got obviously the power, because it never leaves you. The speed I'm a little worried about, but I think, look, Barrios is a live dog. He's a world champion, and he's no slouch. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I wish Manny all the best. I'm not sure who's going to win. I really haven't seen Barrios, but I think Barrios, the youth is obviously with him in his corner.
Terence Crawford has offered a measured perspective on Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Despite Pacquiao being 46 years old and coming off a 4-year absence from professional boxing, Crawford views the matchup as evenly contested. Mario Barrios is a great matchup for Manny Pacquiao, and I think at this age it's a 50-50 fight for him, Crawford remarked. He also cautioned against underestimating a fighter of Pacquiao's caliber, regardless of his age. While Pacquiao's exhibition bouts have produced mixed results, recent training footage released in early 2025 has reignited enthusiasm among boxing fans. The clips show Pacquiao displaying the same explosive hand speed, agile footwork, and powerful punches that defined his prime. Observers have been impressed by his conditioning and sharpness, fueling speculation that he may still be capable of competing at the highest level.
Because it's lazy, right? Just kind of.
When you do like shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Woo! Like that. The speed is still there. Woo!
Manny Pacquiao's prime years were arguably between 2008 and 2009, when he competed in the 140-147 lb weight classes and delivered a string of dominant performances against top-tier opponents. During this period, he scored emphatic victories over Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and Oscar De La Hoya, fights that not only showcased his blazing speed and knockout power, but also cemented his status as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. Respected boxing analyst Max Kellerman praised Pacquiao's achievements during this era, emphasizing that his ability to move up in weight while remaining highly competitive against elite-level opponents strengthened his case as a pound-for-pound great.
Also has a case for greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, whoever else you want to mention, put Pacquiao's resume up to those guys. Bill James, the great baseball sabermetrician, had a way of ranking baseball players that I came across as a kid and thought, that's really smart. You have to rank them at their best, and then also over the course of their careers. Because when you have that argument, are you talking about who accomplished the most, or what heights did they reach? What peak did they reach?
Having trained with Manny Pacquiao had to be a huge asset for you, because even though Bay was probably your biggest name opponent up until then, you know, you'd been. How many rounds had you done with Manny?
250 rounds over 3 world title campaigns.
So it started with the Jeff Horn fight?
It did, yeah. When Jeff got, obviously, the fight with Manny Pacquiao, I was in Los Angeles, and I was sparring his ex-sparring partners, Jose Ramirez and Ray Beltran. I was doing 5-on-5, and these guys are good fighters, former world champions. And Freddie come over and goes, you know, Manny's got the Jeff Horn fight. So yeah, I'm hearing about it. He goes, well, you're sparring his sparring partners. How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said,
Max Kellerman stated that Pacquiao's peak was just about as good as anyone's in history, while he acknowledged favoring Floyd Mayweather at the time due to Mayweather's natural size advantage. Kellerman emphasized that Pacquiao's achievements across multiple weight divisions were unmatched. Former unified super lightweight world champion Amir Khan has frequently reflected on his sparring sessions with boxing legend Manny Pacquiao at Freddie Roach's Wild Card Gym in Los Angeles. Those sessions, Khan noted, were instrumental in his development, especially after his first professional loss, helping to refine his skills and reignite his confidence.
Manny Pacquiao, who's the other guy? Jason Statham, come to watch me spar.
Way.
I'm sparring. Guess who walks in afterwards? Behind me. Manny Pacquiao goes, I was watching your movie. To Jason. Jason, like, my movie? Jason got buzzed you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, man. But he goes, and it was cool because Jason's like, I come to see Amir.
Pacquiao's enduring prowess in the ring can be credited to his relentless training regimen and unwavering dedication. Even in his 40s, he maintains an intense workout routine, arguably more demanding than in his younger years. His regimen includes rigorous cardiovascular workouts, strength training, and technical drills designed to keep him in peak condition. A striking example of his commitment to fitness is his daily routine of performing thousands of sit-ups. He adopted this practice following a body shot defeat in 1999, vowing to strengthen his core to avoid a similar setback in the future. This discipline highlights Pacquiao's resilience and determination to continually improve, regardless of age.
Pacquiao, it's weird. Danny felt like a big brick. Pacquiao felt like a little brick. Okay? Now, the weird part is Pacquiao's hands just felt heavy. After the fight, I constantly was thinking, why did his fist feel like a rock? You know? It was like awkward, right? I was like, why did his fist feel so hard in the fight? You know? I was like, it was a little awkward. You know, I don't really care about that stuff that much. I mean, I could handle it. It wasn't devastating. It didn't really feel like plaster, but it felt like something. It felt like a rock. So I thought, like, does he do certain training? Does he do certain, does he build up calluses? Does he have more dense bone density in his hands? Did they do some Asian stuff? What did they do? Who knows, right? And then looking at the picture, I was like, damn, you know what? Pacquiao wore them old school Mexican Reyes.
What are your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's upcoming fight against Mario Barrios? Can the 46-year-old legend turn back the clock and capture another world title? Or is this comeback a case of too much, too late? Share your opinions in the comments below.